Are you going actually into the final boss?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he looks spooky. Izzy shot carry right here, right now. All of this is going to counter. It's going to be counter triggered. Alright, this is where you die. Yep. Fine though, because you have healing. Yeah, well, at least it's hitting. Okay, he's dead. That's fine. You suck anyway. They don't call it counter triggered for nothing. Why does that heal? I have some questions. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I did save in a different slot. ZDPS final boss, lol.
Who's the DPS? You're the final boss?
The final boss.
Wow.
None of these actually do anything. Okay, that one hits. That one does hit. An attack called Life Eraser can never be good. General rule of thumb.
Thank you.
Okay, that's not good. That was not ethical. Gotta say that was not ethical. Ah, come on. It's not fine. Probably if I move here, there. Okay, I see. Some things are being seen. There's no way this is the final. Like, this has got to be like a 20-phase final boss. No, I don't really believe that. If you don't go to the final boss, you don't know what you need to do. You feel me? I need everybody to like respawn. It's like phase 2. It's like, ah, we're here. We've come back. That's fine. I don't know what con is, but I don't care that it keeps going up. What was weird was that other... well, now it's on the dial. Gotta stay... shoot. No. That works. I was gonna make the sick dodges. Your con's going up alright. Well, now it's scary because I haven't hit this thing yet. Okay, that's the thing you're not supposed to hit. Sasuga. Sasuga, the thing you're not supposed to hit. Yab. Choto yab, ne? Alright, don't bow though. Whoa. Alright, no counter triggered. Counter triggered is illegal. Counter triggered is illegal. Call it. Illegal counter triggered. Mean. Yeah, the level difference is extreme, but we'll see. The issue is the others aren't going to be able to do shit. Okay, well, I should be using this. I realize. Dressingu. Okay, how much do you believe, SG? Okay. Alright, question. Does he have a phase after this? Honest question. Because it's going to affect how I approach this fight, the answer. I need an honest answer. Oh shit. Well, VOD watchers skip ahead an hour and 50 minutes.
Bye.
What happened?
Okay, question number 2. Does he have a desperation? Does he have a Kingdom Hearts type desperation attack? Oh, info research it? Alright, good call. Good call, good call. This is why they pay Theo the big bucks. There's more gameplay after this too? Wait, it just says beat Odio and then reject. Each one of the chapter bosses again? But I'll have my dudes, right? If I can do this, I can do that. Okay, that's fine. only thing that sucks about this is I need maximum concentration for like the 2 hours that this fight is gonna have. It's a little bit scary. I mean, that shouldn't work. Right in front of me. Oh, damage. I think I'll do a little recon here before I commit. Okay. I don't quite like this. The issue is he's not going to get any better. Oh, that really sucks. So that's odd to me. I wonder if this is scaled. Damn it. That doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. Well, it very well could. Con up. Uh-oh. I don't know what con is. The guide tells me, but I can't read it. Like, the heart of the cards isn't about understanding stats, is the thing. The heart of the cards is believing Heart of the cards is believing your cards can do it. Not believing in how they'll do it, just that they can do it. In fact, I'd go as far to say that knowing your card's mechanics means not having the heart of the cards. Because that's like by learning your card's mechanics, you're not believing in them. You're not believing that those cards will do what they do. You feel like you need to research their abilities. Because you don't fully believe in them. Con up? No! Not con up! Nah, I got in a bad spot here. My level ups. Them's the brakes. Oh, the strat is to somehow bring, like, you should, yeah, had I known this, I'd have, this really sucks, though. Had I known this, you could have like given some of the robot pieces to him. Now, see what sucks about this is I don't have the concentration. If I make one mistake, I'm dead, and this fight could take like 45 minutes. So, I don't like being in this position. But I feel like this is probably my best position. I don't like sg4e's ability to give the kind of attention that this fight is going to require for the amount of time that it's going to require it. What I think. One misinput is GG. Miss. No! So, get comfy in chat. If I do pull this off, it'll be my greatest accomplishment in RPG races. It just fluctuates. Sometimes you get some misses. Oh yeah, definitely. In fact, if Theo hadn't told me you could use it this way, I'd be in the same spot. But he did. Are you winning? Oh yeah, Miss Fran. This is the final boss. And as you can tell from what you're seeing on stream, it's going swimmingly. See that kind of damage he's doing to me versus the kind of damage I'm doing to him? Really good stuff. Con up, no! I don't know what con does. Ultimus. It's an ultimate. If I make one mistake, I lose all of this investment too. That's what I'm more scared about as anything. It's this is a very mindless thing to do, but it requires utmost concentration. That's a bad combination. One misinput is GG. And I'm gonna have to do this for like 40 minutes. Con up, no! I don't even know if this is safe either. I don't understand all the mechanics. It seems to work. Oh, if I accidentally input pass, I think that's GG. This is so obnoxious. Could be costly.
How's it going, SG?
It's something. This is something right now.
I stood no chance
Yep.
in the first attempt I had at the second phase. I'm curious to know what your thing that you're doing is.
Oh, well. I'll make it into a highlight later, like a 3-hour highlight. Kappa. This is... Oh, shit. See? See? Almost screwed up. That would have been really, really bad. I don't even know why this works. This is like some FF4 zero miss coding to have this work. Battle script for the final boss in FF4 is really funny. And I feel like this is the same thing. I'll see, twos are not what we want to see. Please tell me there is a save after this, right? I should have checked with the live alive. Like, I do get to save before those other dudes, right? Tell me honestly.
I'd assume so.
If I'm not doing, I will bail right now if it comes down. If I can't save before those, I'd like to know.
Yeah, it says after the fight you can reject it and save.
Oh shoot! It's gonna. I have. There's gonna be reading involved. Uh oh. Uh oh. SG. You're gonna have to read that. The reading is the final boss. Take the time to save. Yes. Oh, the misses really suck. I might actually have to like take a sanity break and real soon. I'm scared because I'm gonna break my like pattern here, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, what do I do? Because I'm just that papega. But my legs are kind of killing me, but I really don't like. I don't want to do this standing up. This is working. Like I can't change anything. Let's just come back and do that. That actually sounds pretty good. It's pretty fair. Righty. The twos really hurt. It's mentally. Bleh. That's what we want to see. We want to see that. There. Those are good.
I don't know what sort of sorcery you've got set up over there, but I cannot seem to get anywhere on this phase.
This is like satanic ritual sorcery. Like I'm pretty sure like I had to give up something of my soul for this to even not be dead yet. Absolutely cursed. It's the most cursed thing I've ever done in an RPG blind raise, but it could come to be the most base thing I've ever done as well. If I pull this off, this would be exceptionally based. That does not feel good. That feels even worse. Did the knowledgeable crew of this game, is this not going to work after all? You discovered something? Gonna work, okay. Because I do appreciate being told, because I don't want to give up 3 hours of my life and then not get them back. Let's just be right back here. You're just mad, alright. I mean, that also makes it worth it. Like, if I can make Theo mauled a little bit doing this, it's fine. Good number. Here's where the VOD watchers come back and they're like, what? He's still not done. They skip ahead more. Hey, VOD watchers. Blah. Two misses in a row feels bad. Come on. I don't know. Not been counting. Nah, I'm not gonna change. Out of risk of it not working. This is just, like, this works. I'm not gonna change the attack order at all. That's too risky. Even if you guys tell me that it doesn't matter, I'm not gonna risk it. Maybe there's some weird coding glitch where if you do something different in this rotation, it breaks it. These misses really suck, though.
Alrighty, y'all. I know I'm not close to finishing, and I really don't want to spend another 3 hours, so I think I'm going to call it here, and I'll come back and finish it, maybe sometime later this week.
All right, Rio. Thanks for joining us. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad that we could do this. It was fun. I'm going to look forward to some paragraphs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to add yours too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are y'all like both working on the final boss right now?
If you can call whatever this is working.
Yeah, I'm almost at the same point you are, and kind of want to stop for the day.
Yeah. Alright, then I'm gonna send people over to SG.
Go to Captain.
Watch.
Nobody wants. Trust me. Nobody wants to see this.
Nobody wants to watch this? Alright, I'll send people over to Captain then.
I don't know.
Whatever.
might be going
Trust me. Whatever Captain is doing, whether it's a grind, it's going to be more entertaining than this. But thank
Well,
you,
then,
Rio.
Captain, you can send them over to SG for you decide to call it. Yeah, hold on one second.
Oh man.
Thanks, Rio.
Sure. What a video game, y'all. Oh my goodness. The ending was just
Perfect.
absolutely brutal. And I think
Yeah.
part of that is just the level scaling is like not great. I
It's
was reading
not.
something about like you should probably be level 16. It's like I'm not even close to that. I'm not even close to that.
Level 14. That doesn't count. 15 and 17. But the level 17 is like the worst of the lot, so.
Wait. SG.
Yep. Here's where we are, Rio.
Are you actually only doing six
Yep.
6 points?
No, it goes anywhere between 2 and 9, and it's sometimes, quite often, it misses too. So
Oh, goodness. I love it. This boss has 2,500 health.
yep.
I mean, the fact that you're even tanking this attack is impressive.
I don't know
It-
exactly how this attack works, but it feels like a gravity attack, like it reduces your health by a percentage plus a little bit of a damage roll. But I don't know for sure. This is just working, so I'm not deviating from the formula at all. It's just the same actions on a loop over and over again. I'm not questioning
I
it.
don't. Yeah, it was like it like one-shot it. I got the eyes and the mouth, and then this thing popped up, and it's like, boom! It's like everybody dead. And I was like, all right, okay then, fun. I'm gonna be honest, Theo, I have no idea. I called it because I ran into the 100 runs boss, and I was like, I'm not gonna mess with this. I'll deal with this another time.
100 runs, boss. Is a boss that gets you if you run 100 times? What? Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
It's-
That's so
If
dumb.
you run away 95 times, then he's like, you got 5 left, and then it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's like a big tiger thing.
That is so dumb. Just when you
I
think this
was,
game can't do anything more stupid.
And I was like missing every single shot, and so I was like, yeah, I'll deal with this another time. At first I thought it was only in the like final dungeon, because the first time it triggered was the first time I had run in there. And so I was like, okay, you get 5 runs in here. Nope, it's just anywhere.
This is really bad. He's on a different thing. Like this. I don't like this. We're actually going to do some heals here. I do not like whatever the hell this is. I'm going to heal a bit.
Yeah, the stone effect is there you go. Yeah, it's pretty OP. Because you don't even have to die if you're just stone. You're just done.
Alright, we might have dodged whatever the sketchy moment was there. Guy took us off script. What the hell is that?
I'm gonna call it a almost afternoon, I guess. I got some stuff I gotta do tonight, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll probably throw your streams on. Best of luck, SG. I believe in you. You've got the tech. It might take a while, but you got it. And
Thanks,
Captain,
Rio.
I'm sure you're gonna get it as well.
We'll try.
I'm glad that we could do this. You know, I'm always happy to join. And we'll talk about the game later on. But yeah, have a good one.
Have a good one, Rio.
Bye.
How many hours has it been now, SG?
It's been at least one, according to Theo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damage per minute.
Oh, no, please, nobody calculate that. I would prefer not to know. It's not good. That's all I can be sure of that. It's not good. Ridiculously low. Yeah, that's what's going on, Servo. Got 2,500 HP. Rio, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it very much. And then there's some misses. Maybe. Maybe. Ah, a 2. That's always my favorite. The 2s are the best. It's very easy to fudge an input here. This is like one of like this looks easy, but this is like a very, very repetitive thing that you have to give a lot of concentration to, because if you mess up one input, it's all over. So I'm scared, but so far so good. I could also like accidentally directional input as well. I don't even want to think about it. There's a lot of ways I could screw this up. Honestly, I've stared at this screen for so long, it's starting to look different. You know, like that. You know, like that kind of phenomenon where you stare at something for a really long time and it starts to look different. So I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna be especially susceptible to a misinput because of stuff like that. It's like so many things that could go wrong, and then it's just rip 2 hours. Like, it doesn't even look like a video game to me anymore. It's just like an Excel spreadsheet or something. Now, nines are good. We pop off when we see nines. Okay, this is not good. I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I do not like this. Mixing up the script. And then after all this, I have to like just respond properly to a reading screen to actually finalize it. That's the most scary part. The final boss is reading. Ah, yes, a miss. Ah, yes, a miss again.
Hello, Miles.
Who's that?
I don't know. Their first message was very weird.
Oh, I thought maybe you got to some like a new like boss or something.
Oh. Oh, man. Imagine. No. They're getting to a new boss.
In this game? You very well might.
Hope you don't mind me stealing your strat, SG.
You want this crappy strat?
Yeah,
Yep.
but I have slightly more DPS than you.
The more DPS is killer, because doing the bit that I'm doing is certainly not fun.
You sometimes get random like double turns.
Oh, those are scary AF. Because that tells you something's off script. I don't want any of this. Now, 40 is like well, about 10 times more like faster than I'm going, so yikes. It's like Roadrunner and versus Coyote kind of speed. Boss fight on top of a giant orgy. Oh no, I see it now. A 9? Now that's unethical. Unethical DPS.
Wow. Ban this man.
I think if I were to do this, if SG of the present could go back and give a tip to SG of the past, I would do so. SG of 2 hours ago, I would do so. I have ideas of how I might have improved this, but it's too late now. Well, I don't know if I might have improved it, but I would have tried a few things before committing to this. Maybe try a few variations. They might not have worked. This might actually be like my only go-to, but I basically had to do this long enough to make sure it worked. And at that point, I was like, well, if nothing else works, well, I've got this, and I've already got X. With a higher DPS character. I sure would hope so.
Wow. Easiest fight of my life.
Nice.
SG. I love your stupid strats.
It's good, isn't it? Must be nice to, with 40 DPS.
SG, there was a time when I got 4 turns in a row and did 160 damage.
Absolutely unethical. Ban this man.
Hang on.
What do you heal with? Do you also have the thing?
I mashed. Oh no.
What? You mashed?
I mashed.
No, Captain! No!
Guess who's
No, Captain! Oh, that's awful. No! Well, at least it's not as bad as... I don't know. How much time did you spend in that fight? Maybe like 10-15 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
Trust me, it could be worse.
Oh yeah, I imagine it could be a lot worse. See, I'm curious to see what actual proper strategies are instead of clown dams. But
Clown Dan's always reign supreme, if you ask me.
yeah, I'm of a like mind. Yeah, you were the cowboy.
Yeah, I already read ahead in the guide and saw that you have to reject. But yeah, I'm gonna like...
I did too, but I didn't do it.
You think Captain would do it? Él no sabía. Él sí sabía and he still did it.
miss the high octane action of sitting in a corner. Not doing much.
That is awful. I can't believe I committed to this. SGY. Oh, the misses. The misses, though. Ugh. I just hit him for 2. Not 2 attacks, 2 damage. I never picked up a cola. What does cola even do? Apparently the speedrun does it. Uses cola. Let's make you invincible or something. Big attack boost.
Must do something like that.
Let's do something. Oh man, getting tired. Can we stop hitting for 2? Getting prehistoric. OP attack item. Well, what makes it OP? It just gives you... Is it an equip or is it a usable? I guess it just boosts your strength. Oh, okay. Like this piece of magic, huh? Oh, yeah. I start to get tired, and this is the part of the fight where I need to be most aware. That's bad. Better as usable. Nine. Is it expended when it's used? Or do you get to just keep reusing it like this thing? Easy shot! And it misses. Oh, that's bad. That's yab. That's definitely a yab right there. Whatever that was not what was on script. But we're okay. Reusable. Yeah, those are good. This is the toughest thing I've ever had to do playing an RPG. Ugh. Golden mammoth. Oh. This character being named KekW is also just really sets the mood for this fight and strat. Because how it works is like the name pops up. The name pops up right after you attack, so it's like 2 damage, KekW. Like right now. Busy shot. Miss. Cancel Ray. KekW. A 9? Unethical. Oh, okay. We redid the ethics with the miss. Ethics saved.
How you hanging in, SG?
Oh, it's tough, but we're hanging in there.
You can survive somehow.
I appreciate the Hatter, but I don't even know what to ask at this point. Hope you have a good day at work. Yep, this is still the same attempt, Miss Fran.
You know that coffee pasta?
Yeah, I went to bed, woke up, went to school and you were still on the same you just fix it for you were still on the same boss. Yep, exactly that. Oh shit. I just heard some thunder. Just like a very light thunder. That would be awful. Like I've got the SNES itself is on a like power supply that's supposed to work when the power goes off, but I never actually tested it and the battery's kind of old, so shrug emoji.
Who knows?
Who knows? Now we're the additional pressure. Just don't mash through the dialogue. Yeah, even if we beat this fight, we still have to beat the final text boss before we get to save. This isn't even the final boss. The music is pretty sick. Yeah, maybe for the first like hour the music was... I agree, the music was pretty sick. Say around loop like 120 is when it kind of started to wear on me.
In Shin Notebook, the 19-hour stream is not the embarrassment here. It's the strat.
The 9s feel really good. Again, if I miss input at any point in these 3 hours or however long it'll take, that's it. Going right all the way back to the lab. There it is, testimonial. SG, I hope you know, I went to bed, woke up, went to college, took a test, went back, bought milk. Bought milk really makes it too. Bought milk, made lunch, and you're still on this boss. Okay. The twos are no bueno.
These damage numbers are all over the place.
Yeah, it's weird. Have you got any twos?
Mine can range from like 10 to 66.
Mine can range from 2 to 9. That's all about that ethical vagrant. Like, Yimo has cursed me with the vagrant story. I'm doing vagrant story DPS numbers. Yeah, I know. I thought it was Go Fish. Got any twos? Got any nines? I've not played Go Fish in ages. For all I know, there's like tons of different variations of Go Fish now. To keep it fresh, like Uno. Like Uno is a very basic game, but the Uno people insist on releasing tons of Uno variations. There's Uno Attaco. There's, I think the most not creative Uno I've seen is waterproof Uno cards for the situation where you're at a swimming pool and you're like, let's play Uno.
Time.
Harry Potter Uno cards? That surprises me a little bit. Because I feel like there's not... Well, maybe not. I feel like Harry Potter is one of those things that they're pretty... The rights holders are pretty strict about what they license it for. But hey, it's Uno. Who doesn't love Uno? It's win-win. Twos are the worst. I should have had a split for this boss. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness Theo didn't make boss splits so I don't have to see the 3 hours that I'm on this one.
I mean, you can always look at the split itself and go, oh, I'm disappointed here.
Now, there used to be a Harry Potter, like, Magic the Gathering wannabe kind of game. I remember pretty much the same, except +2/+3, and there are 2 extra cards, 2 very unethical cards. What could they be? I remember this was kind of like back when I played Pokemon TCG, so I was interested in... Well, I only ever played Pokemon TCG as far as like those kind of TCGs went, but I had at least one pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, no more than 5, just like as a like my parents gave it to me one time, like a Christmas gift or whatever. Like, here, have a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. I also had at least a couple like booster packs of this weird Harry Potter game that came with like a theme deck. Like, that's how you got started. You got your starter pack. The only thing I remember about it is it had one card that you pick at the start of the game. So there's like, you had a wizard. It was like a character, and it wasn't a part of your deck. You'd actually lay it down on the table at the start of the game, and it had certain abilities associated with it. I forget how you buffed it or whatever. That's the only thing I remember about the game. I don't know how it worked at all. I remember it being pretty fun, surprisingly. Invisibility cloak and Hedwig? Hedwig? Yes, Hearthstone. Hearthstone the game. I guess it is kind of like Hearthstone, huh? You do have the hero. Yeah, this is rough.
Just surpassed your chapter 3.
In terms of length? Or in terms
that's
of...
that's what Rio was saying in time, yeah. It's just a few minutes under 4 hours.
I can't math. Maybe not. Cloak is pretty much an I win. I remember having an electronic version of Uno that had a spy card. And the spy card would hide your hand. So you could choose not to call Uno. It was bizarre. Imagine a rules variation of Uno that let you not call Uno. Well, it didn't let you. It would hide if you had this card in your hand for as long as you had it in your hand. The game would like put a binder in front of your cards, like a 3D binder in front of your cards. And nobody could see how many cards you had in your hand, and as soon as you discarded the card, it would be revealed again. So theoretically, if the last card in your hand was that card, there'd be no way for other people to know that you had Uno and you didn't have to call Uno. Of course, people could still challenge you for not calling Uno, which is one of the weird things about Uno, is that someone doesn't call Uno and you call them out on it, they have to draw cards. But you could do it with the spy card thing. You could say, I bet you have Uno. Come to think of it now, I guess if you card counted, you would know. It's actually pretty stupid. I feel like an idiot now. As a kid, it was like I thought it was a cool mechanic. Yeah, you just keep track of your cards. I don't think there's anything that stops it. But yeah, you could say, I bet you have Uno, and they would have to reveal it, their cards, under that circumstance. And if they didn't have Uno, then the player would be penalized.
Used you. Yeah, that's how we feel, Rio.
Are you out, Captain?
I am out. I have saved.
Yeah, nice. I hope to join you within the next hour or so.
Surely you must be very, very
I
close.
have no idea. I don't know if you've been seeing these DPS numbers. They are not very reassuring. They're all positive. None of them have hit negative yet. Imagine this kind of weird, like, timing-based bug, and I hit this guy, and somehow it causes me to heal him for, like, 120.
That's only...
I'm pretty sure nobody has been in a fight in this game for longer than, like, 2 hours. So if there were ever any weird bugs in the code, now would be the time to see them. Why add more rules? The game is brutal. As a standard game, I know, right? I don't know why add more rules to Uno. I guess they have to keep selling the cards, right? If you own Uno, you're like, I don't need to buy more Uno cards, but if they have the cool new version of Uno, well, yeah, you buy that.
What if you wanted to play like a Giga game of Uno and it's like 4,000 people and everyone just brings their own deck?
Oh man, Google Uno Battle Royale. Whenever like draw 4 is replaced with eliminate. Yeah. Let me call the Uno people. I mean, they're looking to revolute. It's like new version of Uno. Okay, we're down. New version of Uno. Sign us up. If I pull this off, and I might yet not pull it off, but if I pull this off, this is going to be the most base thing I've ever done in an RPG blind race. This fight. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to highlight the whole VOD like I always do for these RPG races. Then we're going to make a second highlight of just this fight. Because I know people are going to want to watch this. Definitely.
It'll be your most watched 2 hour.
Just so I can make a clickbait title like most base thing I've ever done in an RPG blind race. Terrible idea? You think I'm gonna disagree with that, Tapioca? No, 100% agree. But this is the only strat I can be aware of that actually kills him. Now, it might kill him in 4 hours, 5 hours, who knows? But this is a guarantee. Well, no, this is not a guarantee. This is if you apparently if you execute this well, because I've been doing this for at least an hour and a half now, and I haven't died, so I assume it's just execution. I don't think I can get RNG screwed over. Maybe I can, and I've just been lucky enough yet. But it would seem that as long as I maintain perfect execution, I will beat this fight. Whereas if I didn't commit to this, I could still be grinding and then get back here and then die and then... Well, I mean, Captain basically had a strat like this, which was just doing more DPS. So probably the smartest... But see, that's like hindsight 2020. Like, had I known that there would be a strat that maybe... I don't know, maybe I'd have to spend like an hour leveling up. Who knows? But, you know... If I knew exactly how this game worked, and I was worried like maybe this guy has just like the perfect amount of speed where he only gets one attack off. I don't know. So I decided to go for it. Target video game. If you do pull it off, highlight. Right, video game is highlighted, but he's got a face down. You have to wait, see if he pulls it, reveals it. Gonna throw down a face down and call it a turn. Epic moments in blind RPG races. This. I think we can... I mean, I'll leave it up to Captain to decide, but I think this might be an even cheesier strat than what he did in his I think this is not cheesier. This is more of a clown strat than what he did in, what was that game? Was it Lufia? No, Treasure Hunter G. Treasure Hunter G where it had the second phase. Yeah, that one. Captain did some clown dance strats for that. I think this is even clownier. Oh, a 9. See, I think like the first or second time I hit him, I got like a couple 9s, so I was like, oh, okay. And then like 50 turns later, I started getting 2s, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Can you believe you're going to beat this game for client upgrade? I'm surprised I'm going to beat this boss before client upgrade. Yeah, it's got 2500. There's a scan ability in the game, Tapioca. There's a scan ability in the game. So I scanned him at the start. At the start, I committed to this strat with that knowledge. Whereas Yimo likes to rate it knowledge with an A. Oh, no, I think it's higher than that. I think GameFAQs is wrong, because I scanned him. Alright, this is a bit yab, because I don't like when this happens. I don't like when the first one doesn't do that much damage. Ooh, SG. Oh, I regret this. Regrets! Please don't kill me. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know. Sometimes he goes off script there, and then I don't know. I don't know how the mechanics work in this game. I don't even know how I'm alive. I've made my hypothesis is this is some kind of like gravity-based attack, so it does like half your health, in addition to like a small damage roll. But I don't know enough to be able to like try and do anything riskier with it. Like what works is take damage, attack, and heal over and over again. Yeah, we'll be here for a lot of turns. A lot of them. Not to mention there's Mrs. Tapioca. They usually come in strings too, so it's like super discouraging. It's like 2 or 3 times in a row, followed up by a 2. I don't want to do. I could. I don't want to. Because I think I could still have hours left. Maybe like 2. I think the high end on how much longer this fight will take is 2 hours. I think I'm at least halfway. I think it's safe to say I'm halfway, at least. But if I'd confidently say more than that. I could scan, but I'm worried if I scan, it's going to trigger something that I'm not going to be happy about. Well, I mean, not the HP value, but it could be something like scan, like waste a turn. I've hardly scanned, so scan might do something I don't want it to. I might move him.
And
he might get aggressive. All right, bye the Hatter. Thanks for stopping by. Less than an hour. All right, good. That's better than 2. Sometimes he doesn't follow up with his attack, his energy, with his cancel ray, and I get excited like the death animation is about to cue in, and then of course it doesn't happen. But I get excited and there's no follow up. Sometimes even the plus con, still don't know what con is, or the plus con gets me excited too. Like that's the start of an animation. Yeah, and if I just it's very easy to do a misinput here because it's very mindless, which means you're not paying full attention. If I make a misinput here, I've lost all progress. Like double tap and pass my turn if I accidentally move my character. If I'm not keeping track of the math and I don't heal when I need to. Thanks the Hatter. It's a 2. Legit after I beat this boss. If I beat this boss. And after I save, if I make it that far. I'd have to take a break to just stand up and remember what the world is like. What life is outside of this boss fight. It could be worse. You could have 5,000 HP. I wonder if I would have still done it if I'd seen 5,000. I wonder where the cutoff would have been. When I scanned him and started this strat, I wonder at what value above which I'd have said no and below which I'd have said yes. We'll never know. Apparently it's above 2,500 though. Sad, but true.
Imagine if it was 26 something.
Imagine. If I didn't hit like 8s and 9s at the start, I think that would have affected it too. But I got pretty good damage rolls at the start. I was like, okay. Like if it's 10, like 10 is just 250 times. That's totally doable. But when it's 2s, that's 1,250. I'm not that crazy about that number. I thought I might be going to bed soon. Believe me. Got to the final boss. I'm like, yeah, maybe I might be able to go to bed soon. Well, to be fair, I didn't do any grinding because I was like, okay. The guide says grind all the time. And I was like, oh, I didn't do that. And I still got by. So I was like, all right, we'll go to the final boss. We're going to have to grind. Definitely going to have to grind. But we'll go to the final boss and we'll see how tough it is. And that'll help us determine how much we're going to have to grind. And then we got to the final boss and then this happened.
Did you only have one attempt at the final boss?
Oh yeah, I might have, yes. This might be the first attempt. Yeah, this is the
Wow.
first attempt. Because I thought it was gonna have to. I thought I was gonna have to, because like everybody else died in the first phase except the robot. It's like, the robot's not gonna be able to solo the second phase. Yet here we are. This was supposed to just be recon gathering, like what kind of attacks does he do and stuff like that. And then we got here, and then we're still here. Got here, but we wish we were there, and that we still had equipped that thing. I don't know if like I could have maybe sped up. That's the thing, like the tiniest, when you're doing this amount of damage, when your damage is in these numbers, the tiniest little stat boost might have helped. Like for all I know, maybe I could have. I never even prioritized equips that much because this was all supposed to be recon. So maybe if he had like one thing in my inventory, or if I knew I was going to rely on him, I'd have given him all my best stuff. I did give him a lot of good stuff, I think, but I could have just been like, all right, let's see what everybody has and just give him everything. Could have definitely been improved, and those tiny improvements would turn into like perhaps even like a half hour or more. But hindsight's 2020. So can you do me a solid, Captain, and tell me what the text box is after this? It's like, is it just one, and then you get the choice? When does the choice pop up?
Yeah, there aren't many text boxes.
All right, so I'm just gonna press very carefully.
Yes.
Not risk. Is it the it's the bottom choice, right? Because if you mash,
Yes.
you just okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, if I get there, I don't want to risk screwing that up. His sprite just changed a bit. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, that is good. But that could be like, I don't know. It could be like bottom 25. Just eclipse the bottom 25%. Are you sure? I don't know if I see it. Is it his hand over his eye? Was that not there before? It's not like I've been staring at this thing for 2 hours.
I think instead of doing an action, sometimes the boss does like just slightly shifts its hands.
Oh.
I noticed that a few times myself.
Maybe if you actually do this like the not Papega way, you're supposed to look at that and it tells you what attack it's going to do or something. We'll never know, because I sure as hell am not picking this game for the marathon. I doubt Yimmo will pick it. I doubt Captain will pick it too, so I think we're safe. The only way Yimmo picks this is to spite. I think he's got much better games to spite with. So. Yimmo's already hinted he kind of wants Kingdom Hearts 2, which would be fine. I'd be fine with that. Miss. I haven't missed in a while, so that's fine. I was due. I don't think I missed. I'm not actually paying as close attention as I should be. At least I haven't heard more thunder, so we might be safe on that front. And maybe he's a little bit hunched over. What was the change that you saw, Gris? Hunched over? Or was it just something that you saw? I was like, oh, it changed a little bit. But it's one of those things that, like, you saw that it changed, but it's hard to point out how it changed because you just see that it's a change. Still knows cancel right. Miss. Tilted to the right, okay. Now, I'm not happy that Captain's not done yet, because I was hoping that there would not, the rest of this would be trivial, but if this is not trivial, I kind of have problems. Figured this would be the worst of it.
I'm being careful because I did die once, but yeah, I think that was more my fault than anything that the game was doing.
Okay. We do have to beat the game because even though this would be extremely based, it's not going to matter if I can't beat the game with this party after this and I have to reset anyway. Load a previous save, that would be awful. That'd be Omega Satch. Yimo quit. Rio got... Yimo quit early because of IRL stuff. He's been working really hard for university and lacking sleep this past week. Rio got to the final boss and quit about an hour or so ago. Captain's still at it. It's me. Captain's ahead now because he got past this point. So I guess there's like a boss rush after this, but hopefully it's not that bad. So nobody is finished yet. Funny enough. Oh, Theo finished. But like Theo wrote the guide and also like played this game before and also did a playthrough to write the guide. So, and he also did like harder stuff too for fun. Theo did finish about, I don't know, 2-3 hours ago. But as far as the blind crowd, we're still at it.
Luna hasn't started yet.
Luna has not started. Like, so we got a bit of a head start on Luna. Oh, the 2s are the worst. Almost feel like a 2 is worse than a miss.
I don't know about that one.
Almost. Not quite, but almost. I believe I just saw a death animation and it wasn't me.
Yo.
Okay, very careful, SG. Very, very, very carefully answer these questions. All right, rereading the guide. I'm reading the guide. I recommend... Okay. Armageddon ending. Okay, once the boss is over, Austria will ask you to finish him. Reject it. I'm not pressing anything yet. Reject it and save. You win. Now. Finish me. No. We should be good. I'm opening up the menu. I'm going to save. It's done. We've saved.
Yes.
We don't have to go back to that boss. Except if I can't beat the rest of the game and I have to go back there to grind. Satch. I don't know. Maybe there's a grind spot here. That would be pretty poggers. Oh, that was like, well, I told VOD watchers to skip ahead 3 hours, so they're safe. That was a 2.5 hour fight, I think, or thereabouts. We'll check the VOD on that one. There's more. There's a boss gauntlet ahead. No, it is not over.